Well, hello, international directors. We happen to have a way on the Healing Rooms website right now to suggest some translation corrections. Google Translate does an automatic translate. I'm going to go ahead and change what you see here in English to another language. Let's choose Irish here. If it's Spanish, this is what it looks like. If you happen to see anything translated in your native tongue which should be corrected, then let's go ahead and make a correction there. Sign in with Google with your Google account. If you do not yet have a Google account, then go on to a website such as youtube.com and create an account using an existing account, which does not have to be using a gmail.com address, but then sign in with that account. I'm using a custom created email address which I use here. The phrase that I'm going to correct is inbox, and it is in Irish, so I'm going to go ahead and contribute it to a better translation. I double clicked on that right there. You can see when I was hovering over the word, then it had kind of if it was a sentence format, then it would show whichever word you were hovering over would be highlighted on both the English and the translated version. So I'm going to double click on that. Now it brings up the editor. I'm going to truncate it down to this and contribute that. So now when Google translates the content, it'll be showing it right up here. Hopefully in the future, if I reloaded the page, it would only be showing the inbox version here. There we are. So that's an inbox of messages. Okay, if you are signed in, then it should give, and if you have given me your address, which you use for Google services, then I can prioritize any translations which you make that Google can consider coming from a source of authority. Otherwise, if you do not have a Google account, then it will just show up as a suggestion which we may need to review, but at least it gives Google an idea about what the correct translation should have been. And when somebody else loads this page, or any page where you happen to make a translation on, then it will go ahead and default to the custom-made translation. So thanks for doing this, and I hope that this is one more step that we can take to making this an international friendly website.